Colorado is home to one of the most competitive congressional seats in the nation. Of course, Colorado's 8th Congressional District could end up being a close race yet again in 2026.
Democrats Shannon Bird, Manny Rutinel are going to battle it out in a primary.
This is probably the most competitive congressional race in the country.
CD8 is right now pivotal to take control of the Congress.
It's a third Democrat, a third Republican, and a third independent.
Well, the majority of the vote is in Adams County. If you don't have Adams County, you're not going to win.
We are majority minority county in Adams County, population of 550,000 people. Lots of agricultural history here, lots of agricultural pride, and long, deep roots in this community. I've met people whose families have been farming here for over 100 years.
She supports agriculture. Her opponent doesn't. Shannon is for the family farmer. We need friends in high places, and we need her in Washington, D.C. fighting for family farmers and ranchers.
Please call again. Thank you for your call.
Hi, Rachel. This is Shannon Bird. I'm a Democrat candidate for Congress in Colorado's 8th District. Kathleen, this is Shannon Bird. I know you had just called my campaign with some questions, and I would love to talk to you. Hi, Mike. This is Shannon Bird. I am responding to an email you sent to my campaign.
From what I've heard, no one really loves call time. You know, it is a necessary evil to get through. I met Shannon when I was 8 years old. She used to volunteer at my elementary school. She was the PTO president. She is incredibly personable, very down to earth, incredibly smart, disciplined, very passionate about what she was doing. To make an impression on an 8-year-old, I think is an impressive thing to do, and I certainly had an impression made on me.
So I'm going to start off by saying that call time is fundamental to the campaign. Without it, we wouldn't have the resources we need to make sure we can effectively communicate our message out to my voters.
Do people pick up their phones?
About 12% of the time, I would say.
Thank you for lending your wife to me.
Oh, no problem.
Yes. So my name is Shannon Bird. I'm originally from Reno, Nevada. I was raised by my single mom and my grandmother. My mom was a clerk in an insurance company. My grandmother was a dealer in the Nevada casinos. She shared her tip money with us to make sure we were able to keep a roof over our head and that our family was always able to buy school clothes. I grew up in a trailer park. I am the first person in my immediate family to go to college.
It was a beautiful family growing. We were all very close and loving. We might not have had a lot, but we made do with what we had. We laughed a lot. We told a lot of jokes. Shannon was very protective growing up. She was always the one that would be in charge of the situation. So when we were at daycare, she would be the one that would be like telling all the other kids kind of like what to do and supervising. I remember we were walking to school one day. There was a boy bullying me, and my sister totally stood up for me in front of that boy. He was bigger than her. She was so small, but she stood up to him and he backed off and he was scared of her. She, she just totally took the reins and was very protective over me.
I have been punched in the stomach defending my little sister. It's fine, I would do it again.
I definitely think that comes from my grandma. My grandma was very independent. She was very sassy. There was nothing, you could not get away with anything with grandma. The spine definitely comes from my grandma.
Where I am isn't just because of me, it's because my grandmother busted her butt. My mom busted her butt to make sure that I could be where I'm at today. And I never forget that. Yeah.
I have literally no idea how this happened.
The thing that's so crazy about this is a dear friend of mine, back in 2010, she recruited me to go run for our HOA board. And literally, I wanted nothing to do with that. So this woman guilted me into it. I love her. And she's like, Shannon, because only bullies want to run for the HOA, you need to come, you're normal. She kept saying, you should run for Congress. You should run for Congress. I'm like, are you out of your mind? I am on the HOA board. I know you would be great. You should run for Congress. Like you've lost your damn mind. This was back in, like would never run for office. Anyhow, this was like all back, and you're asked how I got here, and it seems like other people saw this before I saw it. And my family saw it before I saw it. So I don't know. I did not see this, but it seems like maybe somebody else has seen it for me. I never thought I would be in public service. I worked super hard to go and to be an attorney and to go practice law, which I loved for a while. But I got the public service bug after I had the opportunity to go volunteer in my kids' classrooms. I was asked to chair our school district's education foundation. This is right here in Adams 12. And then later ran for city council and then ran for the state legislature.
I'm going to vote for Democrat in this election. I don't know which one. Can you give us more about separation between yourself and your primary opponent?
I am the only candidate in this race who has already won 5 competitive elections in this district. And I am the only candidate in this race who has ever beat a Republican. So in this district, we are going to need somebody who is battle tested. Somebody who has a demonstrated ability to not only win over our Democrat voters, and just remember, I want the group to know the district that we live in. This is a very purple district. We need a candidate who can appeal not only to our Democrat voters, but also to those independents in the middle and even moderate Republicans. Make sure you vote, get involved, and stay engaged with this campaign. I'd love to earn your support. And as you're drinking your beer, I'm gonna make my way around and answer any other questions that you've got. And then your diesel, right?
You know, look at this ground.
Yeah.
It is so dry.
Yeah.
So that's drought. That's Mother Nature. I'm surprised at the support Manny Rutinel is getting.
Yeah.
I worked with Manny when he was in the legislature. And,
yes.
He's no friend of agriculture. He's against animal agriculture. If Manny gets the nomination, we'll lose the general.
I love getting a chance to meet you and to hear from you, know what you care about, because literally I plan to win, and I cannot be your good representative if I don't know who you are and I don't know what you care about.
I can't believe that Republicans won't stand up to him.
No, they fear his base.
He's got a convert.
When I have the opportunity to meet with voters and have a conversation, even if we start off with initial disagreement over an issue, I would say about 95% of the time I think I can win them over.
You know, we are in a primary with a member of the state house who is a bit younger than us and a bit more progressive. But like I mentioned, this district is a third, and a third.
I think she has more experience. I think she can work more with all sides. I think they know her. I think Manny is very young. He's not experienced. He doesn't know the district. And I've heard a lot of the people in this district say that he's not acquainted with the people in the district. And he's a carpetbagger. He moved here exactly just to do that, to run for Congress. And because I'm a Latino, people are saying, why are you doing this? Because I don't think he can win. I don't think he can win this election. I think she can, because she has a lot of people behind her. I haven't seen him do anything. I haven't seen him accomplish anything.
This is a swing district, and we need Democrats to take over the House so that we can reverse these policies, get our markets back, get it profitable for the family farmer and rancher in this country.
Shannon was recently ranked the most effective lawmaker in the state of Colorado by a factor of 3 to the second place. And our primary opponent, I believe he's somewhere in the 70s or the 80s.
87 out of 100.
Any thoughts on that?
Well, some of us go to the Capitol to be workhorses and to get things done. Others are there for other reasons, and it's not always to get things done, and that might show in the rankings.
We moved from Crested Butte to Westminster 4 years ago, and immediately my friends in education in Denver wanted me to meet Shannon. What you see is what you get. She's honest, transparent. She deeply cares about these issues, and I just gained such respect for her very quickly that I'm a huge supporter. I was a Republican until maybe 2 years ago when I became an independent. And then when Shannon's had her ballot to get on the ballot, I wanted to sign it, so I became a Democrat in order to sign it for Shannon, because I believe so strongly. I think Shannon can flip this district.
She's been very productive, and she's helped me with the Vietnam vets and with families, Latino families. She's helped me with Medicaid, and, getting all the programs that we need for Latinos.
She cares about people, which is really important. She cares about the work, as she's diligent to the work, and she's a woman of integrity, and that really matters in the world of politics where sometimes you don't know about the integrity of a person.
I'm Shannon Bird, and I am running to be your next Congresswoman for Colorado's 8th Congressional District. I was raised by my single mom and my grandma. I grew up in a trailer park. My grandma worked as a dealer in the Nevada casinos.
When you come from not having a lot to, being in the position where she is now, and it's homegrown, I think you learn everything on each level the way that you need. You don't step into something without learning everything that's beneath it. You kind of, have a knowledge of every single step getting there. This is my sister right here. This is our grandma's kitchen. Here's me. Oh, she's gotta be 7 here. Shannon was the popular girl in high school. She was the prom queen. I think because everybody felt that they could come to her and talk to her.
Yes. Yes. And also not unpopular at the Capitol. You can't pass bills the way I've been able to pass bills, and you can't win elections the way I've won elections if you're not somebody who can build relationships with other people. I fundamentally believe we need to heal once Trump is no longer president, and it begins with making sure we're looking at one another as human beings first, and not asking, well, who did you vote for first? My family, we don't always share the same political beliefs, but at the end of the day, you have to remember that we're all human beings and look to the person first and see that there are really great people who are wonderful human beings who might have completely terrible taste in presidents.